Good morning, students. Welcome to the class. My name is Mohammad Turab Suhail, faculty of School of Finance and Commerce of Galgotias University. This is the first lecture of financial accounting. Today, I'm going to discuss the important topic that is meaning, objectives, advantages of accounting, and branches of accounting. Right? Students, I will cover these topics in my class. Number 1, introduction. Number 2, meaning and definition of accounting. Number 3, objectives of accounting. Number 4, advantages of accounting. Number 5, branches of accounting. Right? Objective of this class are as follows. Number 1, to develop the basic understanding of financial accounting. Number 2, to familiarize with objectives and advantages of accounting. Number 3, to familiarize with the branches of accounting. Number 4, to apply the acquired knowledge in the industry. It is very important for the students. Whatever the students are learning in the classroom, they must apply these theoretical knowledge in the corporate world, right? Students, this is the introduction part. As you know, every organization enters into a number of transactions during its course of business to achieve its objectives. This transaction affects its assets and liabilities. All accounting work in the beginning was in the nature of financial accounting, which was used to record business transaction for a certain period, usually called accounting period. Right? These transactions were classified and summarized in the form of profit and loss account to calculate profit or loss at the end of accounting period. Right? Financial accounting also enables to find out the financial position of the business on the last date of the accounting period. I hope it is clear to everybody. Students, now I'm going to discuss the meaning and definition of accounting. Right? First of all, I will discuss the meaning of the financial accounting. Right? So what is the actual meaning of the financial accounting? Financial accounting is a specialized branch of accounting that keeps track of a company's financial transaction using standardized guidelines. The transactions are recorded and summarized and presented in a financial report or financial statement, such as an income statement or the balance sheet. Right? So this is the actual meaning of the financial accounting. Right? Now I'm going to discuss the definition of the accounting. Right? As per the American Institute of Certified Public Accountant, accounting is the art of recording, classifying, and summarizing in a significant manner in terms of money, transactions, and events which are in parts at least of a manner, character, and interpreting the result thereof. Right? I hope it is clear to everybody, guys. Students, now I'm going to discuss objectives of accounting. Right? First objective of accounting is to maintain proper records of business. Right? Only written records or information is always better than the information based on human memory. Moreover, written records can be used by the users of accounting information. Accounting helps maintenance of proper and systematic records of all business transactions, so that financial information on any business aspects is easily and readily available. It is not possible to keep large number of business transactions in human memory. Right? Now I'm going to discuss second important objective of accounting, that is ascertaining the sources of item of revenue and expenses, right? You know, the income statement also provides the relevant information in respect of sources of the item of revenue and expenses. Such information enables the users of accounting information to know the reasons for profit or loss, right? Now I'm going to discuss the third important objective of accounting, that is to ascertain the amount of profit or loss made by the business. In this objective, this objective of accounting is achieved by preparing profit and loss account or income statement at regular intervals, say quarterly, half yearly, or annually, right? Now I'm going to discuss the fourth important objective of accounting, that is to calculate the financial position by preparing the balance sheet on a particular date. This is done through the assets, liabilities, and owner's capital by preparing the balance sheet at the end of the accounting period, right? Now I'm going to discuss the fifth important objective of accounting, that is to provide information about the cash flow with the help of cash flow statement, right? you know uh, in the case of limited liability companies, joint stock companies, it is necessary to prepare cash flow statement. Yeah, right. This statement analyze the sources and users of cash in respect of operating, investing, and financial activities. On the basis of past results, the management can plan future cash flows from various activities. Right. Now I'm going to discuss the sixth important objective of accounting, that is to communicate the accounting information to the different stakeholders. Right. Here, communicating of financial information to various users such as investors, creditors, bankers, employees, government agencies enable them to make important decisions such as investment in securities, grant of loan, raise demand for more wages, and to mobilize resources for economic development. Right? I hope it is clear to everybody these objectives. Now, students, I'm going to discuss with you seventh important objective of accounting, that is ascertaining the position of debtors and creditors. What does that mean? In this objective I'm going to discuss it is a major objective of accounting to ascertain how much money is to be realized from the customers and how much money is payable to creditors. These are the major component or items of the working capital position in addition to unsold stock of goods in the hand, right? Now students, I'm going to discuss the eighth important objective of accounting, that is facilitating the research in the business operation, right? The in this objective I'm going to explain related to the research, right? The financial analyst or the researchers analyze the accounting information by making use of a comparative financial statements, various ratios, cash flow statements, etc., to know the liquidity, solvency, profitability, turnover of debtors, and stock of the various business enterprises. I hope this point is clear to everybody, right? Now guys, I'm going to discuss the ninth important objective of accounting, that is controlling the performance of the business, right? Accounting disclose the actual performance of business by providing information as to cost of goods sold, profits or loss, the book values of assets, and the amount of liabilities. Actual performance can be compared with the planned performance. Any deviation between the actual performance and planned performance should be analyzed, and steps can be taken to remove unfavorable causes. Right? I hope this point is clear to everybody. I have explained in detail. Right? Last important objective of accounting, that is meeting the legal requirement. Meeting the legal requirements. The Companies Act, Income Tax Acts, Sale Tax Act, Custom and Excise Law, etc. require maintenance of financial records for various purposes. Accounting achieve this objective by supplying the required information to the government agencies as and when required. I hope this point is also clear to everybody. I have explained in detail, right? I hope this point is clear to everybody. Students, now I'm going to discuss the advantages of accounting in this slide. Number one, maintenance of records rather than memory. Second, preparation of financial statement. Third, comparison of results. Fourth, assistance to management. Fifth, helps in taxation matters. Sixth, prevention of fraud and errors. Seven, communication to the external users. I'm going to discuss these advantages in details in the next slide, right? Students, the first advantages of accounting is maintenance of records rather than memory. What does that mean? All business transactions are systematically recorded in various books of accounts. It is not possible at all to do any type of business by just remembering the transaction which have grown in size and have become complex, right? So this is the first advantage of accounting. Right, now I'm going to discuss the second advantage of financial accounting, that is the preparation of financial statement. What does that mean? When business transactions are maintained in a proper manner, it becomes possible to prepare two basic financial statement. Number one, profit and loss account, and the second one is the preparation of balance sheet. As you know, with the help of by preparing the profit and loss account, we can calculate the net profit or net loss, right? And financial, balance sheet shows the financial position of the company, right? Now I'm going to discuss the third advantage of accounting, that is the comparison of the result. What does it mean? Students, a proper recorded accounting is very helpful to compare the profit or loss and financial position of one year with those of previous years. It is called intra-firm comparison, right? I hope it is clear to everybody. Students, now I'm going to discuss the fourth important advantage of accounting, that is the assistance to the management. What does that mean? The accounting information helps the management to plan its future activities by preparing the budgets in respect of sales, production, expense, cash, etc. Right? This is the very important advantage of accounting. Right, now I'm going to discuss the fifth important advantage of accounting, that is helps in taxation matters. What does it mean? Income tax authorities could be convinced about the amount of taxable income or actual sale, as the case may be, with the help of written records, right? Now, sixth important advantage of accounting, that is prevention of frauds and errors, right? It is very important advantage of accounting. Accounting records are subject to auditing in most of the case. Auditing helps in detection of errors and frauds that have taken place during the years, and take a step to prevent their reoccurrence, right? Seventh important advantage of accounting, that is communication to external users. What does it mean? Guys, accounting provides valuable information to the external users like, investors, consumers, creditors, government agencies, etc., who require such information for various purposes, right? I hope it is clear to everybody. Students, now I'm going to discuss the important topic, that is the branches of accounting. There are 7 branches of accounting. That is, number 1, financial accounting; second, management accounting; third, cost accounting; fourth, tax accounting; fifth, human resource accounting; sixth, green accounting, right? And seventh one is forensic accounting. Guys, I'm going to discuss these branches of accounting in detail in the next slide, right? First important branch of accounting, that is financial accounting. What does it mean? It is concerned with the recording of business transactions and periodic preparation of income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statement from such record, right? And the second important branch of accounting, that is management accounting. What does it mean? It is concerned with the interpretation of accounting information to guide the management for the future planning, decision making, control, etc. It serves the information needs of the insiders, example owners, managers, and employees, right? Now, cost accounting. Cost accounting is also one of the important branch of accounting, right? What do you mean by cost accounting? It has been developed to ascertain the cost incurred for carrying out various business activities, and need to help the management to exercise strict cost control, right? Now, fourth important branch of accounting, that is tax accounting. What does that mean? This branch of accounting has grown in response to difficult tax laws such as relating to income tax, GST, excise duties, custom duties, etc. An accountant is required to be fully aware of various tax legislation, right? Now, fifth important branch of accounting, that is human resource accounting, right? you know what is the actual meaning of human resource accounting? It is concerned with the human resources of an enterprise. Accounting methods are applied to evaluate the human resources in money terms so that the society might judge the total worth of the business enterprise. It is therefore accounting for the people of the organization, right? I hope it is clear to everybody. Students, sixth one is green accounting. Green accounting is a kind of accounting that tries to take into consideration the environmental costs in the calculation of operating income of an enterprise. Green accounting take into consideration not only value of natural resources but also the cost of pollution and deletion of natural resources, right? Now, students, I'm going to discuss the seventh important branch of accounting, that is forensic accounting. Forensic accounting किसे कहते हैं बच्चे? Right. So let us understand. Under the forensic accounting, financial scams and frauds in accounting practices have drawn attention of the users of the accounting information supplied by the business enterprises. Auditor who are also qualified accountant have the increased responsibility of detecting the frauds and scams in the corporate world. I hope it is clear to everybody now. Students, these are the practice questions for you. Number one, what do you mean by accounting? Second, what is the definition of accounting? What are the objectives of accounting? Third, what are the advantages and branches of accounting? Right? These are the references from where I have taken the content. Right? Thank you everybody for listening very patiently. Thank you once again. Thank you so much. Thank you.